Hey guys, it's Vince. Today I am in front of my Epson P7000 and I am knocking out one of the most requested graphics that I have had clients ask for. It's taken me some time to get these knocked out, but I'm telling you right now, many of you are looking for a quick reference in terms of actually understanding the axis direction of your robot. And many guys don't understand that when they're requesting support, whether it be to meet other vendors, if you can't transpire what you're actually seeing on the DROs and setting up your DROs in Mach 3 or other motion control software, you guys are in trouble. These graphics are being done on my Aqua Vinyl. If you're not familiar with that, I'm going to put a link. You'll see my other channel, which is CG Vinyl Studio. I also do graphics. You can see the printer right here. And this is a professional printer. You can see it going through right now. And I'm laying down the axis graphics. And it also will come with a router graphic that shows you, once again for quick reference, what direction equals a positive or negative action. Because again, I'm still dealing with many clients that'll say things to me and they really don't understand, even in terms of setting up the DROs, what direction you're supposed to go with. I just did a consultation this week where I had a client set up his x-axis completely backwards. He had the y and the x completely reversed, and he was wondering why when he was going to cut, he had issues. So again, we've got to get everybody on the same page as far as terminology. If you're not on the same page, everything you go to ask for as far as support, you guys are slowing down the process, because of course a vendor can only go with what information they have and how accurate you're providing it. So I wanted this to be a really simple process. I'm pricing these really low for what they are. Aqua Vinyl, just so everyone knows, is the only vinyl that I've ever seen that is actually able to be submerged underwater for 24 hours. It took me a while to design it, and it came out amazing. And I have a video showing this. I'll link that so you can see the durability of this stuff. It is absolutely amazing. Again, once you apply these to your machine, of course, you'd clean the machine, make sure the axes are clean of oil and anything else. You'd want to use a degreaser. Brake cleaner is good to use if it's a metal robot, or even acetone. And then once that's done, you apply these to the machine and it's fire and forget. The router graphic, and you'll see that come through real quick, that I would apply to your controller this way, or something directly in front of you, so you always have the cross-reference tool as you learn your machine. These are really great to have, and again, a lot of manufacturers never include them, and that's why I think it's time that I provide something like this, because again, as a learning aid, it's definitely going to streamline your learning curve as far as you getting familiar with Mach 3 and your CAM software for machining. And on top of that, it will definitely make it easier for you to communicate any type of support issues you have, especially when you're dealing with soft limits or home switches, whatever it may be. I'll just let it finish up here. And you can see the first batch coming out. Now these will be laminated with 3M 8518 glossy over laminate. It's the same laminate registered for use for NASCAR use, and unlike regular vinyl, when this laminate makes contact with my Aqua Vinyl, it bonds in a chemical format that cannot be separated. And that's why you basically have the durability you have with it. If you go to separate, it's going to pull the entire top layer off of the vinyl. So it's kind of fire and forget as far as applying it. But again, it's absolutely amazing stuff. The fade resistance of these inks on Epson's P7000 shirt color is 200 years. That's their claim. Of course, I'm not holding them to that. There's no way to hold them to it. But I'll say this is very, very durable. And I wanted it to be durable because I know that, again, we want these to last the life of the machine, and that's the most important. And once again, you guys will have the tool you need to cross-reference. And you can see that router image, and everything there is all set. She's coming out now. But this is the same equipment, guys, I'm using to do the graphics on my systems. And to follow this, I also have a Suma T75 series, true tangential head. Okay? This unit has a tangential head, and when it goes to cut, it actually rotates the head to make sure all of the cuts are absolutely professional, because I've gotten asked a lot about my graphics equipment, and you can see this printer's no joke. There we go. Again, this substrate is completely glossy, but just like a base coat, clear coat paint job, it is not complete until we apply the 3M8518 over it. And then it will seal this and make it more or less like a very, very high gloss paint job. You can see how those Axis logos look. And just cross-reference, this is the same substrate I use for my Fusion keyboard shortcuts. It's amazing. You can see right there's the router logo, and that's the one I would definitely put on your controller or up by your monitor, and this will give you a direct cross-reference of what you're looking at. I know there's a lot of information online, and unfortunately we know that most of it's misinformation. This keeps everything really simple. So again, guys, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, or if you require a custom set, I can do these in different sizes, of course, whatever you require. Just message me, get back to me, and I'll give you a custom quote based on what you require. If you need a bunch, I know a lot of guys have many robots. I have a lot of guys training people on different robots. Again, just message me. I'll do my best to give you quantity pricing, and in this way, you're all set. Thank you again.